chosen one. This was meant to destroy your life, but it failed. I am speaking to you now because what tried to break you was real. And if you listen closely, you will understand why it did not succeed and what I am about to do next in your life. This was not a small attack or a random hardship. It was designed to pull you down, to confuse you, to drain your strength and leave you feeling empty. But it failed because I was standing between you and everything that tried to take you out, even when you could not see me. Stay with this. Do not turn away, because what you are about to realize can shift everything inside you and open doors you thought were closed forever. Type Amen if you agree. I want you to understand this clearly from the beginning. The situation you went through was not normal, and the pain you felt was not meaningless. It was meant to crush your confidence, to make you doubt your worth, and to push you into a place where you would stop believing in your own future. But I did not allow it to finish what it started. I stepped in quietly, in ways you did not notice, protecting you from outcomes that would have truly destroyed your life. If this is reaching you right now, take a moment to like this video because it helps this reach someone else who is on the edge and needs this same reminder that they are not alone. You may still feel the weight of what happened, and that is real. You may still carry questions in your heart about why it had to be so hard. But listen to me carefully. What was meant to end you has now become the very thing that is strengthening you. Every moment you thought you would not survive, every night you felt alone, every tear you hid, it all became part of a process that I am using to build something inside you that cannot be broken. There were moments when you felt like giving up completely. You thought the pressure was too much and the silence around you made it worse. But even in that silence, I was speaking to your spirit. I was holding you together when everything around you seemed to fall apart. You are still here not by accident, but because I made sure you would be. Do not misunderstand what you went through. It was not sent to bless you, it was meant to destroy you. But what the enemy planned, I have already overturned. I turned the direction of that situation without you even realizing it. What should have been your downfall became your turning point, even if you cannot fully see it yet. There are things that almost happened to you that you do not know about. There were outcomes that were being formed against you, plans that were being set in motion that would have left you in a place you could not recover from easily. But I interrupted those plans. I blocked paths you were about to walk down. I removed people and delayed events for your protection, even when it frustrated you at the time. Type 777 if you trust God. You have been asking yourself why things did not work out the way you expected. You felt confusion when doors closed, when people walked away, when opportunities slipped out of your hands. But those were not losses, they were shields. What you thought was being taken from you was actually being kept away from you for a reason you are only beginning to understand now. I need you to shift how you see your past. Stop looking at it as something that defeated you. Look at it as something that tried and failed. That difference matters. Because if it failed, that means you are still standing with purpose. That means your life is not over. It is just being redirected into something stronger and more meaningful. You were never meant to stay in that broken place. You were never meant to carry that pain forever. I allowed you to feel it, but I did not allow it to consume you. There is a difference between being tested and being destroyed, and you were tested deeply, but you were not destroyed. Now listen closely to what I am about to reveal to you. The same thing that tried to break you has exposed your strength. It showed you that you can endure more than you ever believed. It revealed a level of resilience inside you that cannot be taken away. And that strength is not just for survival, it is for what comes next. You are stepping into a phase where you will begin to see why it had to happen this way. Not because the pain was good, but because I am turning it into something powerful. I am preparing you for a life where what once hurt you will no longer have control over you. You will remember it, but it will not define you. There are blessings that are coming into your life that require a version of you that has been through something real. Not someone who has never struggled, but someone who knows how to stand even when everything feels uncertain. That is who you are becoming now. Do not go back to thinking you are weak. Do not go back to believing you cannot handle what is ahead. You have already survived something that was meant to end your story. And if you survived that, there is nothing in your future that can stop what I have already decided for you. I am not finished with you. This is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a new chapter that you were not ready for before. What you went through has prepared you in ways you do not fully understand yet, but you will. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will be moments soon where you will look back and see everything differently. You will realize that what felt like chaos was actually protection, what felt like loss was actually redirection, and what felt like the end was actually the place where everything began to change. Stay close to me in this season. Do not let fear pull you back into old thoughts. Do not let doubt convince you that nothing has changed, something has changed, and that something is you. What tried to destroy you left marks, but it did not take your future. It shook you, but it did not remove your purpose. It made you question yourself, but it did not erase who I created you to be. There is a difference between being wounded and being finished, and you are not finished. You are healing, and that healing is happening in layers, quietly and steadily, even when you do not feel it every day. There were times when you felt abandoned, like no one truly understood what you were going through. You kept things inside because you did not have the right words or the right people to share them with. But I was there in every silent moment. I heard the thoughts you never spoke out loud. I felt the heaviness in your heart when you tried to act like everything was fine. You must begin to see that your survival was not luck. It was not coincidence. It was not because the situation suddenly became easier. It was because I was carrying you through it in ways that went beyond your own strength. You were not meant to fight that battle alone, and you did not. Now I am asking you to release something that you have been holding tightly. Release the belief that you were supposed to break. Release the thought that maybe you failed in some way. You did not fail. You endured, and endurance is not weakness. It is proof that something greater is alive within you. There is a shift happening inside you now. You may not have a name for it yet, but you can feel it. It is a quiet strength that was not there before. It is a deeper awareness that you cannot go back to being who you were. The version of you that walked into that situation is not the same version that walked out. Type yes to receive miracles. What I am doing in your life right now is not loud. It is not dramatic in the way you might expect. It is steady, intentional, and deeply rooted. I am rebuilding parts of you that were shaken. I am restoring your confidence piece by piece. I am giving you a clarity that will guide you in ways you did not have before. You will start to notice that things that once overwhelmed you no longer have the same power. Situations that used to drain you will feel different. People who once confused you will no longer affect you the same way. This is not by chance. This is the result of what you have been through and how I am transforming it within you. Do not rush this process. Do not try to force yourself to feel completely healed overnight. Healing is not something that happens all at once. It unfolds slowly and deeply, reaching into places you did not even realize were affected. Trust that I am working in those hidden places, bringing peace where there was once pain. You may also notice that your desires are changing. Things you once chased no longer feel important. Paths you once wanted to take no longer feel right. This is not confusion, this is direction. I am guiding you away from what is not meant for you and leading you toward what aligns with your true purpose. There will be moments when you feel uncertain again. That does not mean you are going backward. It simply means you are human. But even in those moments, you are not alone. I am still with you, steady and constant, reminding you of who you are becoming. The truth is, what failed to destroy you has now positioned you. It has placed you in a space where you are ready for something greater. Not because you asked for pain, but because you came through it. And coming through it has given you a strength that cannot be taught any other way. You are about to step into opportunities that require this new version of you. Opportunities that need your resilience, your clarity, and your strength. If you had not gone through what you did, you would not be ready for what is coming. That is why it had to unfold the way it did. I know there are still parts of your heart that are cautious. You are careful now, more aware, more guarded. That is not a weakness, that is wisdom. But do not let that caution turn into fear that holds you back. There is a balance, and I will help you find it. You will learn how to trust again, not blindly, but wisely. You will learn how to open your heart without losing yourself. You will learn how to move forward without carrying the weight of the past on your shoulders. This is part of the transformation that is taking place within you. There is also something important I need you to understand. Not everything that happened was meant to teach you something. Some things were simply meant to harm you. But even those things I am now using for your good. I am turning what was meant for harm into something that will strengthen you and prepare you for what is ahead. This does not mean you have to be grateful for the pain. It means you can be grateful for the way I am bringing you through it. It means you can trust that nothing you went through is wasted. Every moment, every tear, every struggle is being woven into something meaningful. You are not behind in life. You are not late. You are not missing out. You are exactly where you need to be for this next chapter to unfold. Even if it does not look like what you imagined, it is aligned with something deeper and more lasting. I am opening doors for you that cannot be forced open. Doors that will not require you to fight the same battles again. Doors that will bring peace instead of confusion. But you must be ready to walk through them when they appear. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. Let go of the need to understand everything right now. Let go of the pressure to have all the answers. You are not meant to see the whole path at once. You are meant to take the next step with trust, knowing that I am guiding you. There is a calm that is beginning to settle within you. It may feel unfamiliar because you have been used to chaos for so long. But this calm is not temporary. It is a sign that something has shifted. It is a sign that you are no longer in survival mode. You are moving into a place of stability, of clarity, of purpose. And from that place, you will begin to build a life that reflects who you truly are, not who you were forced to be. There was a time when even small challenges felt like too much because of everything you were already carrying. Your mind would race, your heart would feel tired, and you would question whether you had anything left to give. But look at you now. You are still standing, still moving, still finding a way forward, even when it is not easy. That is not weakness. That is proof that what tried to destroy you did not win. I want you to understand something deeper now. The battle you went through was not only about breaking you, it was also about stopping what I placed inside you from ever coming to life. There is something within you that carries purpose, something that can influence others, something that holds value beyond what you have fully seen yet. That is why the pressure was so intense. That is why the struggle felt so personal, but it failed. And because it failed, what is inside you is still alive, not only alive, but stronger. It has been refined, shaped, and prepared in a way that could not have happened without the resistance you faced. What you carry now is not fragile. It is grounded in experience, in endurance, and in a strength that has already been tested. There are moments when you still look back and wonder how you made it through. You replay certain situations in your mind, trying to make sense of them. You think about how close things came to going in a different direction. But instead of letting those thoughts pull you down, I want you to see them as reminders of how far you have come. You are not in that place anymore. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. What is ahead of you now requires a different mindset. You cannot step into what I have prepared for you while holding on to the identity of someone who was almost broken. You must begin to see yourself as someone who overcame, someone who stood through the storm and did not fall apart. That identity matters because it shapes how you move forward. I am not asking you to forget what happened. I am asking you to see it correctly. You were not defeated. You were tested and preserved. You were challenged, but you were also protected. And that protection was not random. It was intentional, because your life still holds meaning that has not yet been fully revealed. There is also something I need you to release now. Release the fear that it might happen again in the same way. That fear has been sitting quietly in your heart, making you cautious, making you hesitate, making you question your next steps. But the same level of attack cannot reach you the same way again, because you are not the same person you were before. You have grown in awareness. You have become more discerning. You notice things you once ignored. You understand patterns you once overlooked. This growth is part of your protection. It allows you to move forward with wisdom instead of fear. What you went through also changed how you value yourself. You no longer accept what you once tolerated. You no longer stay in places that drain you. You are learning to choose peace, even if it means walking away from what is familiar. That is not loss, that is alignment. There are people who will not understand this new version of you. They may expect you to act the way you used to. They may not recognize the strength you now carry, but you are not here to stay the same for their comfort. You are here to grow into who you were always meant to be. I am guiding you towards situations that reflect this growth. Situations where you will not have to fight to be respected. Situations where your presence is valued, where your voice matters, where your peace is not constantly challenged. But to step into those spaces, you must fully let go of the old ones. This may feel uncomfortable at times. Growth often does. But discomfort is not a sign that you are going in the wrong direction. It is a sign that you are moving beyond what once held you back. You are also being prepared for moments where you will help others who are going through what you once faced. Not because you have all the answers, but because you understand the feeling. You know what it is like to feel overwhelmed, to feel alone, to feel like everything is falling apart. And because you know that, you will be able to bring comfort and strength to others in a way that is real. Do not underestimate the value of your experience. What you went through has given you insight that cannot be learned any other way. It has given you depth, compassion, and a level of understanding that will make a difference in the lives of others. At the same time, I am not asking you to carry everyone else's burdens. You are not responsible for saving everyone. You are responsible for taking care of what I have given you and using your strength wisely. There is a balance, and I will help you maintain it. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are stepping into a season where clarity will continue to increase. Things that once confused you will begin to make sense. Decisions that once felt difficult will become clearer. This is because your perspective has changed. You are seeing things from a place of growth instead of fear. Do not rush ahead of this process. Allow it to unfold naturally. Trust that I am guiding you step by step. You do not need to have everything figured out right now. You only need to keep moving forward with trust. There is something else I want you to hold on to. The fact that it failed means something important. It means that your life is not easily taken off course. It means that what I have placed within you is protected. It means that there is a purpose that still stands, no matter what tried to come against it. You are not fragile. You are not easily broken. You are stronger than you realize, and that strength is not temporary. It is something that will stay with you as you continue to grow and move forward. You will begin to see opportunities that match this strength. Opportunities that require courage, confidence, and clarity. And when those moments come, you will not feel as unprepared as you once would have. You will recognize that you are ready in ways you did not expect. You are not as easily shaken, not as easily pulled into confusion or fear. That is the evidence of what you have come through, and it is the beginning of a deeper transformation that is still unfolding. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There was a time when your peace depended on what was happening around you. If things were going well, you felt stable, and if things went wrong, you felt like everything was falling apart. But now you are learning something new. Your peace is not tied to your circumstances the way it used to be. It is becoming something that comes from within, something rooted in the strength I have been building inside you. This is not by accident. This is the result of everything you have faced and overcome. What tried to destroy you pushed you into a place where you had to find something deeper to hold on to. And in that process, you found a connection with me that is stronger than before. You may not have recognized it in the moment, but it was there, growing quietly. You are beginning to trust yourself again, not in a way that is based on pride, but in a way that is grounded in experience. You have seen what you can survive. You have felt what it is like to be at your lowest and still rise again. That kind of knowledge changes how you move through life. It gives you a confidence that does not come from outside approval. Type yes to receive miracles. There is something else happening that you need to pay attention to. Your awareness is increasing. You are noticing patterns, behaviors, and energies in ways you did not before. You can sense when something is not right. You can feel when something is aligned. This awareness is part of your protection, and it is something you must trust. In the past, you may have ignored these feelings. You may have doubted your instincts or pushed them aside. But now you are learning to listen. You are learning that what you feel has value, and as you continue to trust that, you will make decisions that protect your peace and guide you toward what is right for you. What you went through also changed your relationship with time. You used to feel rushed, like you had to figure everything out quickly or you would miss your chance. But now you are starting to understand that not everything needs to happen immediately. Some things require patience. Some things need time to grow and develop properly. I am teaching you how to wait without fear, how to move forward without rushing, how to trust that what is meant for you will not pass you by. This is an important lesson because it will keep you from stepping into situations that are not right for you just because you feel pressured. There is a calm confidence forming within you. It is not loud or forceful, but it is steady. It allows you to stand firm in your decisions. It helps you walk away from what does not serve you without feeling like you are losing something. This confidence is something you will carry with you into the next phase of your life. You are also beginning to see people more clearly, not with judgment, but with understanding. You can recognize who brings peace into your life and who brings confusion. You can feel the difference between genuine connection and something that is not meant to last. This clarity will guide you in choosing who you allow close to you. There may be moments when you feel alone in this process, when it seems like others do not understand the changes you are going through. But you are not alone. I am with you in every step, guiding you, strengthening you, and helping you stay aligned with what is meant for you. Do not try to go back to who you were before. That version of you served a purpose, but you have outgrown it. You cannot fit into spaces that no longer match who you are becoming, and that is not something to be afraid of. It is something to embrace. What failed to destroy you has also freed you from patterns that were holding you back, freed you from expectations that were not meant for you, freed you from a version of yourself that was limited by fear and doubt. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Now you are stepping into a version of yourself that is more aligned, more aware, and more grounded. This version of you will make different choices. This version of you will move with intention. This version of you will not settle for what once seemed acceptable. There are new opportunities approaching, and they will feel different from what you are used to. They will not come with the same level of confusion or struggle. They will feel more aligned, more peaceful. That does not mean they will be effortless, but it means they will be right. You will need to trust yourself when these opportunities appear. You will need to recognize that you are ready, even if you still feel uncertain at times. Readiness does not mean you feel completely confident all the time. It means you are willing to step forward despite the uncertainty. I am also preparing you to receive in a new way. In the past, you may have felt like you had to fight for everything, like nothing came easily. But now you are moving into a space where you can receive without struggle, where things can come to you without constant resistance. This does not mean you will not have to put in effort. It means your effort will be aligned with purpose, not driven by fear. It means you will no longer be pushing against what is not meant for you. Instead, you will be moving toward what is. There is something powerful about the place you are in right now. It is a place of transition, a place where the old is no longer holding you and the new is beginning to take shape. It may feel uncertain at times, but it is also full of potential. Stay grounded in what you know to be true. You survived something that was meant to destroy you. That alone is proof that your life is protected and guided. And if you were protected then, you will continue to be protected as you move forward. You are not walking into the future empty-handed. You are carrying strength, wisdom, and clarity that you did not have before. These are the tools you will use to build the life that is ahead of you. Trust this process. Trust yourself. And most importantly, trust me. I am leading you into something that will reflect everything you have grown through. Something that will make sense of the journey you have taken. You are no longer moving from a place of fear. You are beginning to move from a place of awareness and strength. This does not mean fear will never try to return. It means that when it does, you will recognize it for what it is. You will not allow it to control your decisions the way it once did. I want you to understand something very important in this moment. What failed to destroy you did not leave you unchanged. It left you awakened. It opened your eyes to things you could not see before. It gave you a deeper understanding of yourself, of others, and of the world around you. There are things you tolerate less now, and that is a sign of growth. There are boundaries you are beginning to set, even if it feels uncomfortable. That discomfort is not a sign that you are doing something wrong. It is a sign that you are doing something new. You are choosing yourself in ways you did not before. Type Amen if you agree. You are learning how to protect your energy. You are becoming more intentional about where you invest your time and your attention. This is not selfishness, this is wisdom. You cannot continue to give yourself to places and people that drain you. You are meant to grow, to expand, and to step into something greater. There is also a deeper level of peace that is beginning to settle within you. It is not the kind of peace that depends on everything being perfect. It is the kind of peace that stays even when things are uncertain. This peace comes from knowing that you are not alone, that I am guiding you, and that your life is not out of control. You may not have all the answers yet, and that is okay. You do not need to know everything right now. What you need to know is that you are moving in the right direction. You are no longer stuck in the place that was trying to hold you down. You are moving forward, even if it feels slow at times. There will be moments when you feel tested again, but those tests will not be the same as before. They will not carry the same weight or the same intention. You will face them with a different mindset, a different level of strength. You will respond differently because you are different. What you went through has given you the ability to stand firm. It has given you the ability to recognize when something is not right and to walk away without hesitation. It has given you the ability to trust yourself in ways you did not before. There is something else I want you to hold on to as you move forward. You are not alone in this journey, even when it feels that way. There are connections that are being prepared for you. People who will understand you, who will respect you, who will support you in ways that feel natural and not forced. These connections will not feel like the ones from your past. They will not come with confusion or instability. They will come with clarity and consistency. But you must be ready to receive them. You must be willing to let go of what no longer aligns with who you are becoming. You are also stepping into a space where your voice matters more than you realize. What you have been through has given you something valuable to share. not in a way that forces you to relive the pain, but in a way that allows you to bring light into situations where others feel lost. You will find moments where your words bring comfort, where your presence brings peace, where your understanding helps someone else feel less alone. This is part of your purpose, part of what you are being prepared for. But remember this, your purpose is not to carry everyone else's struggles. Your purpose is to stand in your own strength and allow that strength to naturally influence those around you. There is a difference, and I will help you understand it as you continue to grow.